Okay, next I just wanted to share with you some books that have been engaging and fun and really fleshed out some of those subjects like what I was talking about with my kids. The first one I want to share with you is this amazing little gem. I don't know about you, but I have zero fond memories of the periodic table of the elements. But my kids think this is the most amazing thing in the world because they have assigned themselves elemental powers based on what they've learned from this book about what the different elements do, what colors they turn when you heat them up, and all that kind of fun stuff. So they claim their superpowers and they devise their own superheroes based on the periodic table of elements, which is amazing, and I never would have thought of that, but just because this book was so exciting and so fun, they, out of their imaginations, they figured out this game, and now they know the periodic table pretty well before we've even studied it. So win for me. The other one that's been awesome is this Lift the Flap book of times tables. I got this in the mail, and my son grabbed it before I could stick it on the shelf, and he ran to his room and he spent an hour and a half discovering and exploring times tables on his own. And then the next day he got the activity book that I ordered, and he started on his own working through the times tables problems. And this is after a month of like fighting him every day to do his math. But on his own, he discovered this and he loved it. And it's been a great hit with us. And it explains things, this explains things really well in a really fun way. And it's taken all the work off of my shoulders as a homeschool teacher of teaching him the times tables. So I love that. Another one that's been a valuable addition to our homeschool is the Lift the Flap art book. We study great artists and art techniques, and my boys are not particularly fond of sitting and doing art or crafting, but this book has captured their imaginations and their hearts, and this has inspired some pretty cool art projects, especially the part about optical illusions, which hopefully I will find. Optical illusion page. So they've had a lot of fun doing pictures of zooming in, zooming out. You can see that. So they've really enjoyed that. So that's been great. The other one is this Timelines of World History book. Part of our homeschool, we memorize the timeline of the world, and this has been really great at just kind of making those connections visually, filling in some of those spaces that maybe we didn't memorize as part of our timeline, and just kind of exciting them with their curiosity of, oh, well, this was happening, that was happening too, and kind of putting all those pieces together. And actually, I love to sit and read this book because I love history, and it's fascinating to me how everything fits together and things that I never realized were happening concurrently with each other. And so I love this book. Math dictionary. This comes in really handy. It's illustrated. It's fun to look at. And so it's been a great tool for me to teach my son how to look stuff up himself, and he can help me read and understand what it's saying. So it's really user-friendly for kids. So yeah, so those are essentials of what we love, and of course there's more, but those are our favorites at the moment.